Hi guys, and welcome to GISTUBE TV, where we thrill you with amazing video all day long. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to this channel and hit the notification bell after you subscribe to this.
Your fellow housemates, Kayvee, has been unwell for a few hours now. During this period, he has consulted with a medical doctor and has been advised to withdraw from the show to take care of his health. Based on this advice, Kayvee will no longer be part of the show for this season.
What?
Kayvee would like you all to know that he appreciates the time spent in the house with everyone. Your friendship, support, and love truly means a lot to him. Big Brother, this is the most important part, please. Big Brother would like you to assist Kayvee in packing his bags and belongings and place them in the storeroom.
Mr. Kayvee had to leave Big Brother's house. Guys, the pressure that is happening in Big Brother's house, I feel like it is now time for us to take it very seriously, and then mental evaluation of these housemates. Because tell me why Kayvee, few minutes ago, it was read by Pere, the head of house, that Kayvee had to withdraw from the show. Remember that the housemates had been saying that something is wrong with this boy. The way this boy is acting is not normal. Let me give you a few instances of the normal act or the abnormal acts that Kayvee had exhibited in the house. First off, Tega was taking drink from a straw and whatnot, and then he wanted to take from it. Then he collected the straw, threw it away, used his own straw, looked here and there. Like, nobody's trying to poison you. Just calm down. And he was telling Tega that he feels like he's constantly being watched. He feels like he's not safe here. And Tega's like, see, you understand that you're from the streets, right? And on the streets, you have to always watch your back. But you're in the house. Nobody's trying to get you inside the house. She was getting a little bit paranoid. They were playing snookers.
You're telling Big you that Big issue, please take him for psych evaluation. He actually needs it.
I don't know what it is, but he's going to trip out.
This evening again, he was sleeping right beside my bed. I thought he was sleeping. He just jumped up and shouted.
Time, and then rather than just play the way you're supposed to play the ball, he started pushing it without, the ball was still rolling and he still kept pushing it. There was a time that GMK was saying that they were lying on the bed and then he suddenly just jumped up and was like, yeah, and then he left. Cross was also telling an instance when the same time they were playing snookers and then he noticed he's been withdrawn. So he was trying to talk to him, to take him, to get him out of his shell, because they all thought maybe it was just in his shells and he wasn't comfortable in the house just yet. And Cross was like, I was talking with him, and then he would just suddenly shout, make we leave him, make we leave him, make we leave him. And he'd be like, okay, guy, I don't leave him. So what's next? And then about a minute or two later, he'll pick up conversation again. Shortly after, may we leave him, may we leave him. So he's been acting all off, and the housemates has been wondering what's up with him. Although in Kayvee's defense, he's been saying that he decided to begin his diary session that we all thought something was off with him actually because of the way he responded to Biggie's question. My thought was, how is this boy unable to keep a sane train of thoughts? You know, sometimes he will be saying something and it will look like he forgot what he was saying next, and then he just move to something else, and Biggie would say something and he would forget what Biggie is saying and just say something else totally. I noticed that in his diary session when everybody was saying he was saying something different from what Biggie was asking. I'm like, it is because he can't keep a train of thought for a while. He's unable to, put things together in his head like that. But then his handler came out to say, Kayvee is not that kind of person. He's a very lively person. If his mental health, if they think his mental health will not be able to take Biggie's house, they wouldn't send him into Big Brother's house, which I totally understand. But remember that these housemates have been saying it too, that Big Brother's house, it is totally different from what they envisaged. I feel like of all the seasons we've had, these guys are the ones that have actually said what it is like to be in Big Brother's house. That GMK even said it when she got in there, she felt out of place. She felt like, what am I doing here? Beatrice experienced the same thing. She felt out of place. What am I doing in Biggie's house? It's like you're lonely and there are several people there. He even told Sasuke, Maria, one other person, that he needs to talk to somebody. He's not feeling himself. He wants to speak with somebody. And I was like, oh, if Irene was in the house, Irene would have listened to him. Because Sasuke was like, well, you have to try and find a way to communicate this with Biggie so that Biggie will give you time in the diary room and you can talk to him because he's the best person you can talk to in the house, which is, I understand, is true. So when Pere came and said there is an important announcement that he needs to make, that Kayvee, that the housemates have noticed that something is going on with Kayvee and whatnot and all that, and so is seeing a medical practitioner that is a mental health practitioner, and is been advised to withdraw from the show. Biggie did not even let Kayvee enter into the house to pack his stuff, so the housemates actually had to pack his stuff for him so that he would leave the house. Supposed to put the stuff in the storeroom, and then one of the crew members will get the stuff, and then Kayvee will be leaving the house. But overall, I think it's been a good run for Kayvee. Biggie's house, mental evaluation should be done. I'm sure they do mental evaluation for them before they get into the house, but then afterwards, I feel like they should really be mentally evaluated, because also the shift from being a normal Nigerian to being a superstar in the blink of an eye. I mean, I feel like that should be also evaluated. And not just that, Kayvee is already a star, he's a photographer. When he was entering the house, he didn't have even up to 1,000 followers on Instagram, and now currently he's on 39,000. He's on 40,000 followers already, safe. So is going to only get better for him from here. That is what I know is going to happen with Kayvee. He's not going to just go back. The housemates, other housemates are actually really sad, telling instances, because he's a jovial person. You can tell that he's an energy person. The Saturday night party, I was even saying, Kayvee na life of the party. You say they jump up and die. You can't come out the rock head safe. You come out the bottle head, they come. So you would know that a very lively person, somebody who loves to joke a lot, someone who loves life, who is very energetic, like what one of his handlers, his social media and last said, that Kayvee is a very lively person. It is so unlike him to be all bored and silent and just looking like that. And it's because, well, he didn't know how to cope with the number of emotions that he was feeling. This is what I think. I don't know if that is what is wrong with him. I just feel like he was unable to cope with the number of emotions. Even Michael was saying it. Michael said that it could be a spiritual problem, because how would you go from being lively 1 second to being moody the other second, and then the following one, you're leaving the house? White Money said he tried to, when he noticed he was moody and whatnot, he tried to make him, he noticed that he was forgetting things, and then he wanted to ensure that he's still in the house. Asked him when they were in the arena, when they were having their gym session in the morning, asked him to sing the Guinness song they recorded together. He sang it. He forgot at first, but then White Money reminded him, and they sang it together. Like, okay, guy, yeah, okay. Only for him to now seem silent, and felt like, okay, maybe this is a task that Biggie has given you, that your task is to scare us. Maybe it's a strategy, and your task is to scare us and make us feel like there's something wrong with you. You know, just be silent and whatnot. But these guys have watched so much Big Brother, they can even already assume the kind of task Big Brother might be giving each housemate to, you know, to take on. But that is not the problem that Kayvee has. Apparently, it's an even deeper issue that we have. And obviously, the only thing we can do is wish him well, hope that moving forward is definitely his career has skyrocketed. He's just spent a week in Biggie's house. Yes, he's forfeited the 90 million naira. I don't think he won any task also in the house, but you can tell that he's going to do very well for himself. We wish him speedy recovery and hope that his health, either mental, physical, whatever wellness, whatever part of him needs to be well, gets well soon. All right, guys, that's the end of this video. I will see you in the next one, where we'll talk about other happenings in Biggie's house. Bye.